So it's Saturday morning, you're sitting on the couch watching the ESPN Weekly Reel to get the inside scoop on your March Madness bracket, and let's face it, you're probably not going to win Warren Buffett's $1 billion. The commercial break hits, and of course it's an endless carousel of insurance companies telling you how much you can save by switching to them. But instead of frantically calling the 800 number on your screen, all you can think about is who the heck invented this crap anyways. Stick around and you just might find out. What's up guys, thanks for clicking on this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and a share, but first, my name's Joey and I'm an insurance agent, but instead of blowing up your phone to sell you the latest and greatest insurance policy out there, I just want to talk about the insurance of things. So insurance isn't really that new. The concept has actually been around for thousands of years. One of the first records of risk management actually being recorded and practiced was way back in 1750 BC by ancient Babylonian and Chinese merchants. See, these were nations of merchants, traders, and farmers. And back in these times, one of the most efficient ways to get your goods to markets was by waterways, rivers, and open sea. Merchants would take their food, their fabric, their goods, their materials, their products to markets across the nations and around the world to sell and trade. And here's where it gets risky. See, if I'm a merchant and I put all of my goods, all of my hard-earned food, produce, materials onto one boat, and my boat sinks, I've just lost a huge financial asset. Merchants would also face risks like pirates raiding their ships, contamination ruining their food, and an endless risk of other unpredictable adversities. This is where we see the fundamentals of insurance come into play for the first time, through the concept of spreading the risk out to participants who are all participating in the same risk. Each of these merchants would take their goods and divide it up among the boats before going into market. For example, if 10 boats are going to market, I would take a tenth of my goods and place it on all of these other boats, and all of the other merchants would likewise do the same, including placing goods on my boat. Now that every boat is carrying a tenth of everybody else's goods, we've effectively and equally spread out the risk among ourselves. Now with all of the goods being on my boat, only my boat had to sink to lose my goods. So now that my goods are on 10 boats, you might think, well, isn't there a greater risk of you losing your goods? But these merchants all agreed that they would rather have a higher chance of losing 10% of their goods than a lower chance of losing 100% of their goods. Seems like a simple concept, right? But this was a brilliant and novel risk management strategy back in the ancient times. And since then has given rise to a much more developed and calculated approach to risk management. If you enjoyed this video, leave a comment. I'd really like to hear what you guys have to say. Even better, if you've ever wondered something about your insurance or have a question about how it works, or just risk management in general, drop a question in the comments or send me a message. I'd like to feature questions from you guys. Thanks for watching this video. Like and share if you want to help me help others understand the insurance of things. We'll see you again next time.